Today's the day we get serious about your organizing. I've been an organizer for 15 years, and I've seen the things that we need to do, the attitudes we need to take in order to accomplish our goals. And over the past 15 years, I have had the blessing to be a part of so many people's journey. And while on that journey with them, I have repeated the same 4 things over and over. When I realized this, I called them my tenets. And the best thing is, your journey for organizing starts with these 4 tenets. And it's not about moving stuff from one pile to the other or taking any actions. Right now, I just want you to think about how these 4 tenets can help you on your journey to getting more organized. So the first tenet is minimum plus 1. Now this sounds easy enough, but can be very much a challenge. I've actually had clients, when I've asked them how many of an item do they need, they say enough, or they just don't know. They can't apply a number to it. That is a big challenge, but it's one that if you define your minimum and understand that the minimum plus 1 allows you room for growth. So we're not stifling you with your minimum. We are just defining a quantity that is needed for you to live your perfect life, or almost perfect, because I'm still not quite sure if there is such thing as perfection. So we add the plus 1, so we eliminate that fear of lack, and there's room for growth. Everything we have in our lives serves a purpose. One client told me that she read somewhere that there's an organizer out there that believes that every possession we have takes up mental space in our head. I'd have to say I agree with that. So the less we have, the more mental energy we have to play with. The fewer decisions we make, the better quality decision we make. So when we define our minimum, and it's a true minimum, that you only need 5 black pens, then you add your plus 1, and maybe your plus 1 is a purple pen or a blue pen. And this is just a frivolous example. This is by no means open up your desk drawer and start organizing your pens. That could be a good lesson under some scenarios, but chances are we're not going to start with organizing your pens. So my second tenet is to keep what serves you. I have a broken coffee mug I love to pick on. I actually dug this coffee mug out of the garbage. I'm sure it was a blizzard because we're in Buffalo. It's on the side of the street in the dark of night, and it's broken. I don't use it for coffee because I would burn my hand. I don't use it for pens because that's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to remind me of this fabulous birthday party I had for my son when he was about 3 years old. It's something that's near and dear to my heart, and I believe that when this coffee cup breaks even more and it's time for me to truly let go of it, that I will be ready, because I will have gotten all the goodness out of it, because I have it in a place that brings me joy. Be sure to keep things that serve you. We all know when it's time to let go of things intuitively. The third tenet is find your truth. And this can be so tricky. It has to do with honesty and being able to look at things with an uncluttered mind in an uncluttered environment, and to really decide who you want to be in your space and how the things in that space help build you up. There's no need to keep things just because somebody gave them to you. If it is something that someone gave you and you hold that item dear to your heart because it reminds you of a good time but not a distraction, then we keep it. Give with a joyful heart. And this comes at the end of the organizing process, when you're either ready to let go of it and put it in the garbage. When you're letting go of something, let go of it with a free, joyful heart. Don't harbor any anxiety or anxiousness or regret. Don't give things away to friends or family just so then there's only 1 degree of separation between you and that thing. If that's how you feel, you're not ready to let go of it. Maybe it's still serving you and you just don't know it. So the recap real quick, my 4 tenets are: minimum +1, keep what serves you, find your truth, and give with a joyful heart. I hope you find these tips useful, and if you have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.